My lord, I said that.
Yes.
If the
so wait. So if you said that, it's unfair to say to the state, it must provide that information because you want it from the service provider and the state in respect of their case, which they are trying to prove. They have got the 205 application documents which were supplied to them by the service provider. Now, you need additional, is that what you're saying?
It's not an additional, my lord. My lord, if the state says, I have been provided with section 205, let that 205 be beamed here. Let this court see that section 205, let's proceed with the witness.
Okay, fine. So
I can proceed with cross-examination.
No so brave of Mshololo. Oh my God, I love this, but Mshololo, you would not have been ready to cross-examine because you haven't seen the 205. Come on, girl.
So you don't require additional evidence from the service providers?
It's not additional. It's the original. I haven't received any section 205. And if the state says...
We're talking at cross purposes.
If the state says, I'm in possession, then it means we can proceed. The state can beam that section 205 there. Today, now, if they are saying, I am in possession of that.
Okay, so now let me put this. If you want additional information from the service provider, you are free to do it. There's no problem.
No, my lord, I don't want additional. I have not received any records.
Okay. Mr. Baloyi.
As a God, please, I think for the way forward, my lord, as we suggested, the matter can, as far as Colonel Horse is concerned, can stand down until Monday. Today, he will provide the data that was requested for the 2 numbers and for the other 6 numbers or so for the client of Advocate Mshololo. He'll make his best endeavors to provide that information by Friday.
Okay, fine.
And we can then take it from there.
Sometimes listening is key, but active listening is absolute king. Now, if Judge Rata took a moment to just remain quiet and actively listen to Mshololo, because she kept saying, no, I'm not asking for additional information. I'm not asking for additional information at the 11th hour. I haven't received the originals. And you know what? Since when a judge, you don't listen. If the state can stand up now, Baloyi, she literally dared him. Baloyi, if he can stand up right now, go ahead and beam them. I'm ready to cross-examine. I'm ready to start asking questions. I'm ready to go. Baloyi, dololo, silence, pretends he's not part of it, doesn't interject, lets Rata and Mshololo go on and on. As Rata continuously says additional, Mshololo's like, no, I said the originals. But if you insist that I have them, no problem, I accept. Beam it right now. Could they do it? No. That was just fantastic and beautiful to watch. Yes, take on the state, but then it's the state, there's a lot of shortcuts that they took. Why has this section 205 not been supplied yet? And then surprise, Ngumalo stands up and shocks us after I've just discredited him as inexperienced, and then he comes through with this brilliant question. Let's have a listen.
My lord, in addition to my request in respect of the 2 numbers, I also request that I provided with the affidavit of the investigation officer requesting the records in terms of Section 205 of the Criminal Procedure Act. Secondly, I also...
Wait. Let's take it slow. Do you have the affidavits, as he says?
That's a normal process, my lord. We can provide that information.
You didn't provide them?
Well, it should have formed part of the information that was, given to them.
Okay, affidavits from the service providers. Is it one service provider, Vodacom, or even?
Yeah, it's
only Vodacom.
It's Vodacom.
Okay, yeah, and what, Mr. Ngumalo?
So is that affidavit by the investigation officer, that is number 1. I also request...
Who's the investigation officer now?
It's Gininda.
Gininda?
Yeah, name of Gininda.
Who has those records? Is it Gininda or the service provider?
Well, in fact, part of that information is already on record. You will recall that when Mushwana testified, he mentioned that Colonel Boonstra requested the Section 205s, the very same day. the defense is sitting with that
So they've
information.
got, Mr. Umar has got what he wants now.
Yes, part of that information, yes.
No,
What else do you want, sir?
no, my lord, I don't have the affidavit.
You
of
have nothing?
Brigadier. I don't have the affidavit of Brigadier Kenene. I don't have the affidavit of the service provider to say that he did receive the request from
Okay.
Brigadier Kenene.
Ms.
And I
Mshololo?
must, my lord, I must state it clearly that I did not receive any records.
Any record,
In respect
nothing.
of the two numbers.
Negatives.
That I did not at all.
Just give me the two numbers so that I can follow up next time when you say the two numbers. I've got to have them here. Which numbers are those?
It's 079
079
379
379
0137.
0137. All right, and which number? Second number?
Second number. Medical bill. It's 071
071
595
595
1239.
1239.
So,
Okay.
what I'm requesting, my lord, to be clear, I request an affidavit from Brigadier Kenene
Affidavit from Geninda.
Yes, requesting that the service provider analyze and provide the police with the records in terms of Section 205.
Okay.
And I also need that, because this application is also approved by a magistrate, so I also need that
Which application
information.
is that now? 205.
Yes, the
You need a
205.
magistrate to do what now?
Who approved the application, my lord? The application is forwarded to a magistrate. Then he approves, he signs.
So what do you want
request.
from him?
So it's part of the application.
Yeah, what do you want from the magistrate because you signed? You
It's
granted
an
the-
order. It's an order, my lord. That
Do you have that order, sir?
Yes, my lord, it's part of the Section 205 process. It starts with the affidavit by the investigating officer,
Right.
then it goes to the prosecutor,
Right.
who then puts it before the magistrate, and the
Right.
magistrate then authorizes that.
That's it.
That is what they are asking for, my lord.
Yes, I know. Yes, Mr. Mshololo, what else do you need?
No, my lord, I was saying if the state has the 205 records in respect of my client, let me proceed with cross-examination with this witness.
No, but what else do you need from the state?
It's exactly the same thing, the state that is saying I am in possession of that. Then if that is the case, let's proceed. Let the state beam the Section 205. I can
In
proceed
respect of
today.
your client, in respect of
In
your
respect
client.
of my client,
What
let the
is your
state
client-
beam
yeah,
that
fine.
Section 205. I can proceed with the cross-examination today for all my numbers that are linked to
How
my
many
client.
numbers? 3.
There are 6.
6 numbers.
Yes.
You have that information, sir?
I thought we've moved away because that argument by Advocate Mshololo is not very helpful, with the greatest of respect. We've indicated that to resolve the issue, we provide information on the 2 numbers requested when we adjourned. We'll provide it now, and the additional 6 numbers will be provided by Friday, and we then take it from there. I thought we've
Is that the
then
arrangement now?
moved a step further.
Mr. Mshololo, is that...
If my lord, the state is saying I will be provided on Friday, then it means I don't have it right now. That's why I was saying if the state have it, then let's proceed. So if they're saying they will be made available to me, my lord, on Friday or in future dates, then it means it's confirmed that I'm not in possession of those records.
Okay, so you need for 6 or 8 numbers. Is it 6 or 8?
The numbers, I think a witness will help me because it's the numbers that is included in his affidavit, and he has testified about those numbers that are linked to my clients. There are those 2 numbers which were said they've been in those SIM cards, they've been in a stilo number, and then there are those numbers that you have said they've been verified through XDR, something like that, and those are 6 numbers. I
6.
think the witness understands them very well. Yes, my lord, they are
You
contained.
can't remember
They are contained
the list of
on-
numbers, I'm sure.
I don't know all the numbers,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I can go
Okay,
on the
fine.
numbers I've got.
All right, it's
They are
fine.
on page 30, my lord, of the affidavit of this
Okay.
witness, paragraph 24.
Page 30, paragraph 24. Fine.
Yes, yes, my lord.
Okay.
But I'm ready to proceed, my lord. If the state is in possession of those Section 205, let them beam them today, now. I'll proceed with the cross-examination.
Okay, I'm ready to listen.
So when it comes to procedure, Nxumalo definitely has a sharp eye on that because he's able to relate exactly what he wants. The section 205, he also wants the affidavit from Gininda requesting from the service provider. Okay, I see where he's going with that. He's trying to tell this wasn't cooked up in the Gininda lab. This was actually a process. We started from A, B, C, then D. Okay, good job, Nxumalo. We see you. But now, don't play with Mshololo. Mshololo did not come to play. She said, not today, Saturday. She said, not today, Baloyi. I can't believe I just said that. She said, not today, Baloyi. You are not going to go and talk to Nxumalo and go through Nxumalo and ignore me and not acknowledge what I said. I already said it 3 times before, but I'm going to say it 6 more times until somebody acknowledges me that I did not receive Section 205, because beam it now. Beam it now. She was just daring Baloyi, and Baloyi just went about his day ignoring her because, Baloyi is tired. He wanted a long 4-day weekend last week. He didn't get it. And now we're seeing the effects of that. He is exhausted and he just isn't giving Mshololo the time of day. And how does Rata intervene? Rata makes it into a whole joke. I cannot take Rata seriously. Rata then says, if you're ready to cross-examine now, I'm also ready to listen. What was that? Comment down below, Mzansi, your thoughts on Mshololo, your thoughts on Nxumalo, and your thoughts on ignoring Baloyi, silent Baloyi. And finally, Judge Rata. Lack of professionalism seems to be out of the day. Okay, Mzansi, let's continue listening on and see how they finally reach an agreement.
Mr. Stenographer, I'm sorry, your surname is? Bokwane. Do you have that contraption which we had to play? Yes. Mr. House, I'm sorry.
And that's it from us today. I'm trying to keep our videos short and sweet because I want to rush into bringing you along a Chico Twala analysis video. And along with Twala, I want to go into the Twala family because hello, 375 seems to have started without the state's knowledge. You already know what to do when we get to this part. Please like the video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and definitely share to your WhatsApp. Thanks for watching.